Hey there. Let me put on some music. As soon as I switch on my video, my phone's connected to Alexa, but then the Bluetooth stops working because it's utilizing the microphone. So let me instruct Alexa to play something for us. Let's see. To maintain the vibes, you know. Alexa,
Work out like a champion and march to the beat of your own drum. Once again.
So what's been happening? I was reading the new edition. It's been 3 months I've been reading these. I have all 3 of them here. I think my birthday is in 10 days. Actually 9 days. Today is it's 14th of November 2020 and the time is Alexa! Alexa! Bro, she can't hear to the fucking music. Alexa, what's the time?
The time is 8:15 p.m. Also, you can ask me for the time in other...
I think she said 8:30 or something. So I was just thinking my birthday is in 9 days. I'm gonna turn 22. What can I expect from the next year? I think ever since I've started working, I've lost my I've lost my ability to think. No, my thoughts are so limited. I feel like since I've started working, that's what I'm thinking about, and once I'm back home, my brain shuts. I cannot think anything. I cannot think anything creative. I just want to rest. That's all I want to do, which is not a great way to, you know, live. I was just reading this thing. It's the most accurate thing I read. Let me find it for you. It said life is another name for struggle, which can be a really pessimistic perspective, but whenever you're going through a difficult time where things are not working out, which can seem often, this is something I remind myself that life is a struggle, you know. It's a battle against just everything, you know. It's a battle against your mind, it's a battle against laziness, against, you know, doing the right thing, waking up in the morning, eating healthy, you know, everything, not wasting money, everything. And it said, even in the midst of struggle, rest is necessary, and in rest we can dream of the next ideal. So when I'm at work, all I'm thinking about is, you know, work. There's not a lot going on in my brain, you know. It's not free, it does not have any new thoughts, excitement. Like work is exciting, but exciting in the sense of, you know, my life and my ambitions and my macro goals. It's just for today, and I love the fact that I'm living for today, which was a big thing that I did not do. I was always living in the future, you know, like when this will happen, I'll do this, or when I become this, then this will happen. But what about today? So that's been great. I can really feel my days, and for some reason from a long time that didn't happen. Why are you so dark? Why are you so white? Bro, I hate this fucking shit. I was looking for a new camera, and the one I liked, it's called Sony A9, and it's for 3.2 lakhs. Bruh, what the fuck? Anyway, I just really crave that really crispy footage and making videos and stuff, because I'm always recording with my front camera, which is great, but I wish it could be better. Anyway, I can never be precise. At least this video has to be 30-40 minutes for me to get my 5 minutes thoughts out. Anyway, it said, and in rest we can dream of the next ideal. Ah, so cute. And then it said, that ideal must encompass the greatest good for the individual and society. Then, while striving to realize it, we must arouse the full power of our bodies and minds. For that purpose, rest is necessary. After all, we must fight to the end in life. For the highest ideal, And I thought in my rest time, what is my next ideal? I don't know what I expect from my 22. I'm just living for today, which is great. But I just want the balance of living for the present and even having a momentum for the future, which I am doing in a couple of ways, which I'm really proud of. Started as soon as I got my salary, the first salary I got like 2 months ago. I invested it in stocks I found, and I said, I'll show you the book I found my stocks from. It was this one. This is it's Forbes Asia. I love it. and it had this list which I completely fell in love with. It just felt right. It was like, God, I was meant to find this. It was called Best Under a Billion, which is that these companies, there were 200 list of companies all over Asia, you know, which is India, Japan, Hong Kong, Shanghai, Sri Lanka, South Korea, Philippines, Taiwan, Malaysia. So in these, the list of 200, I saw all of the companies that are in India, because I believe it's difficult to invest in outside companies, and I just wanted my money to stay in India or whatever. I circled them up. I circled all them up. Anything that were, any companies that were from India. And then I studied about them a little bit in terms of, what's their revenue been. Actually, revenue is not important if you go on Google and if you type the company's name. So one of the companies I invested in, Deepak Nitride. It's in the chemicals industry. So I went on Deepak Nitride and typed Deepak Nitride share price on Google. So Google gives you a really nice graph where it tells you the share price from almost like 1 year to today, and you can see, like, you can study the graph, how has it been doing for a day, for a week, for a month. So I saw, like, in a year how it did. So for example, I wrote here that a year ago its share price was 386 rupees, and today its share price was 847 rupees, which is way over double, right? So it had a really great percentage. So through a formula, I took out what was the percentage increase. One of the companies' increase was 450%, the other was 112%, 120%. So I took out all these percentages, and I picked up my top 3 percentages, and that's how I found my 3 companies. So they've been doing fairly well, but not that great. The thing was that they were just under $1 billion, and as soon as your company has $1 billion mark, you become a unicorn company. So from my logic, it was, as soon as they're just under $1 billion, that means they will, very likely it is that they will cross that mark of $1 billion. So that already tells me it's going to be an increase. And as soon as you become a unicorn company, I'm sure the valuation of your company and the shares and everything become, like, they grow. So that was my logic, and more than anything, I fell in love. I felt like I found them, and I studied it, and I took out the formulas and everything. So it was my first salary, and it's my investment. It was great. So that was a great experience. And then when I got my second salary, I asked my dad to help me with the companies that he knows about, and he's extremely well versed in investing and everything. So he helped me, and that company shit. We invested from today, it's been almost 3 to 4 days, and the share was, when he bought it was for like 300 something, and now today it's for 485. Bruh, insane. So I feel like I am creating a momentum towards the future, and I'm excited about it. But what more? What do I want to live for? What is my transition gonna be out of the job? Because I love my job. I'm really starting to. I love it. I'm so loved there, which is so funny. Imagine being so cared for at your job, and I'm becoming good at it, and I'm actually making a difference over there, and it's been great. The second one was fucking crazy. That's why I made so many videos crying about it. But this one has just been great. I'm feeling like myself. I'm going there, I'm working, I'm having a great day. I'm very satisfied with myself. But what next? The only problem about the fucking job is that it's too perfect, and I am extremely comfortable. It's right here in the city. I'm at home, not paying for like my rent and shit, not living with some random people. The person I'm working for is a friend. So obviously I still feel like it's a little far away from the real world. I'm doing a great job from like nothing to like the first job. I'm happy about that. But what's the next thing? My dreams and everything make me really uncomfortable, and so it's difficult to think about it, how it's going to happen, because it's such a it's like, oh my god, how am I going to do it? It's gonna require a lot of like stress and craziness from me, and a lot of strength to go for it. But how am I going to enter my 22 That's what I'm thinking about. Who do I want to be? Who do I want to be? Yeah, man, like, you know, who do I want to be? What do I expect? Because until you decide and until you have a clear target of where you're going to hit, it's always ambiguous, you know. You're gonna hit or miss. Hit or miss. There was a whole TikTok meme about, I guess I never miss, huh? Should never kiss ya.
Hit or miss, I guess they never miss, huh? You got a boyfriend, I bet he doesn't kiss ya.
Bruh, so trash. I'm really reading and thinking, you know, who was I before this job? What was my intention? The thought I have in mind is, should I be satisfied? And the answer is obviously no, because you always want to challenge yourself. You can't ever get too, you can. It's not a right or wrong, but I don't want to get too comfortable. And I want to challenge myself. I want to challenge my capabilities, my mind. I want to challenge it all. You know, apply my full body and mind towards something. Can't be slacking. You can slack. Alexa, she's deaf.
Like you do for Jeep Summer.
First thing, anything. Let's listen to what the fuck she's playing. First,
For Jeep Summer.
stupid as shit. Somebody asked me, you know, what I want to do in 5 years. I have my website, by the way. It's at devikakhandilwal.com. While editing, I realized how I left half of the conversation unfinished. You can check out my website, and that's where I wrote a little blog which said 6 alternate realities I'll be in 5 years. And I thought it was really interesting. It was an exercise that my sister's professor from UC Berkeley asked them to do, and I thought it was so cool and creative. I never thought that I could actually imagine myself in 6 different scenarios. A lot of us have like one plan, you know, like this is what I want to do. But what if it doesn't work out that way? And she said, you'll always have such ease of mind that if something doesn't work out, people usually fall into depression and things like that. You should always have like different plans. Everything's somewhere along the same lines, but they're all plans that I'll stay completely true to myself. So you can check out that blog on my website right here. I'll leave a link of it in the description down below. I hope you like it. And you can check out my 6 different scenarios in 5 years. So now you can see me saying bye in the next outfit.